We certainly have gotten to a point now where the market is just flooded with solutions, right? There's some kind of tech solution for every little kind of potential problem and niche down thing that you could think of in a supply chain, right? So, how did you navigate that and how did you steer away from a shiny object, right?
Yeah.
But figure out, like, okay, what is actually viable for this supply chain and what can we actually execute upon?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good question. Let me start with two things that really haven't changed in this equation. And I'll go analog and then digital. I'll do the analog part really quickly. The two things that haven't changed is all of this, whatever it is you do, whether it's on a spreadsheet or it's a workflow or training of your staff, your employees, all of it is in service of the consumer. It has to be in service of the consumer. And the second thing, it has to be in service of solving a material enough problem that you have. And I'll get to why that one is really important here in just a second and why some of the digital transformations that are happening, or at least some single point solutions, are not succeeding. But those two things, consumer obsession, and then making sure that you're actually attending to your most pressing problems. The second one sounds like, well, of course you would, but sometimes it's really easy, as you pointed out just a minute ago, to run after a shiny object versus focusing on what you really have to address. And so we move to the digital world, and honestly, there's a lot of AI fatigue right now. Inboxes are inundated with pitches versus companies trying to understand what problems a particular manufacturer or distributor has to solve. And that's one of the pieces of advice I give to the technology founders that I'm advising is don't start with your pitch, start with understanding whether that manufacturer, that distributor has a problem that your gear might solve. And then you've got the basis for a conversation. Otherwise, it's a waste of everybody's time.